So for the two of you, I already said it yesterday, but you could have a little chazara. It's very interesting that the Torah gives us a tremendous detail of building the Mishkan and the begadim of the Kohen and such length, and sometimes it says even twice. And we know the Mishkan is only temporary because first of all they will take it in and they put it out and it's not kavua. And we all know that the Bet HaMikdash is going to be built, so why do it? It says, ועשו את המשכן כתבניתו, כפי שהראה, make it, there's a plan according to what the Kadosh Baruch Hu told Moshe, and that's it, who cares? I mean, what's the big deal? What's the big inyan with that? To invest so much in something so temporary as the Mishkan, when I think about the creation of the world, the universe, there were much less psukim than building the Mishkan. About Avraham Avinu, there's nothing really there. So what's the big sod in that? The sod is that we, as people, prioritize all the time our efforts based on a wrong scale. If I would have to tell you, you need to work very hard and put a lot of effort so you could be able one day to build yourself a house. You can tell me you're right. I agree. You know how much people put effort and time on their houses? And when they go shopping for a house, and how they're careful and they look at, people spend more time on houses than they do on picking up a spouse. Because maybe a spouse for them is temporary. I can always divorce the person, right? So whatever is more kavua, more permanent, we'll put more effort to it, and we, by default, almost make it more important. It's more important. But you cannot be more wrong than that, because one thing you need to know. Nothing is permanent in this world. Everything is temporary in this world. Everything. When everything is temporary in this world, it makes you realize that every moment is important. Every moment could be sanctified. Let me ask you a question. What's more sanctified? What's more important? The moment of your first child when he was born, or change his diaper or her diaper with a heavy load of number 2, like what they make sometimes, right? Of course, when the baby is born, wrong. Even changing the diaper of your child is a sanctifying moment. I mean, you have to remember, your children, you would know it, your children slip between your fingers before you know they are ungrabbable. You can't, they grow their wings, they fly the wings, and they're out of here. And sometimes you want to say, hold on, don't run, what are you running, stay. They're already on the road. Faster than we want to, but we are dumb enough not to understand when we have them, to spend the moments with them. We're busy with so many more important things. It could be more wrong than that. Couldn't be more wrong than that. We spend our time because we are so distorted. What's more important? The moment of your wedding? Well, yeah, under the chuppah, everybody is be'imah, v'chalchala. Or when your wife is asking you, can you do me a favor? Can you do the dishes today? That time that you get up and do the dishes is as kadosh, is as sanctified as you put the finger on a ring. No, put the ring on the finger. Everything is temporary. We are temporary. The only time that we are commended for kviyut is in Torah. And Rabotai, Torah is more important than building Beit HaMikdash. We all know that. Beit HaMikdash, how long was the first Beit HaMikdash built? 410 years. The second Beit HaMikdash, I don't know, 600 and change. Torah is Am Yisrael. Torah has been here for over 3,000 and some more years. That's the only kviyut that there is. Shifti bevet Hashem leorech yamim. That's the only kviyut a person should have. That's the only thing that is, we are commanded to be kavua. Aseh toratcha keva umelachtecha arai. In other words, your job should be a temporary basis. Your Torah should be keva. You know how to slice your cake and then appropriately distribute it as you go along. There's a big remez when the Torah tells us all these details. The details that every moment is kadosh. Every moment, everything is b'kedusha. The Torah goes into the details of the Mishkan to tell us that even the more meaningless things, lichora, could be holy. Not just the big production events. On the contrary, I'll tell you even more than that. When they built the Mishkan, everybody could contribute and partake and do, and they have the part. Once they built the Mishkan, they said only Kohen Gadol can go inside. On the Kohanim a certain area, or Leviim a certain area. So even there is holiness even in the I guess the greater holiness in the temporary, because you know it's going to go away, and since you know it's going to go away, guess what? You're going to appreciate it for what it is. You're not going to create something that it's not. That's what happened to us in Beit HaMikdash. The prophet Yirmiyahu didn't like the whole concept of Beit HaMikdash. He said, look what you did with it. Kavua. We turned the Beit HaMikdash, unfortunately, into a thing that it wasn't supposed to be. That did not happen to us when we had the Mishkan. Because we're on a temporary basis. That's why HaKadosh Baruch Hu took us 40 years out of the desert. Rabotai, you're making a mistake. You're making a mistake by not appreciating every single moment of your life and cherishing it, because every single moment of your life is kadosh. The kedusha comes because you understand the importance of it. The uniqueness, as we said, kadosh means separated also, not only holy. So every moment of your life is separate from the other moment. Every moment stands by itself as the moment that there is. There's nothing else. When you're going to have a child, you're going to hold your child in your hand, and that moment is the most holy moment. Because right now you're holding your child, let me tell you, oh boy, they go so fast. Still remember my boy, I was holding him like this at night, right? 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. And I just loved every moment of it, even though I knew I had to get up 2 hours later. Because I said, look at him now. He's a big boy already. Drives cars, goes on dates, shidduchim. If I want to hold my son now, I need a forklift. I can't pick him up like this and kiss him, you know. And one of them is even bigger than me. I can't pick him up. It's the most precious moment. And there goes to appreciating your Shabbat. You know, you think Beit HaMikdash is going to come and then you're going to be happy? No, you got to be happy now. You have to be mekadesh your moments now. Every chance you have to be over the Hashem, to get up in the morning and daven, that's the most important one. At that moment, you are Kohen Gadol and Kodesh HaKodashim. You're praying. But you spending your time in sleeping, you're not sanctifying the moment. You're not living the moment. Since you're not living the moment, at this moment, you're not alive. Have a good day.